Hey, what's up? My name is Garrett, and I like to build apps, among other things, in my free time. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to actually make even just a little bit of money. Not necessarily get rich, but how easy it is to make money with apps and some things that I learned. So the first thing I'm going to go over is avoiding unvalidated ideas. And I'll show you guys an example of this mistake I made when I was first building apps. So let's look at the app called Another Opinion that I built. So let me show you guys a screenshot just to see what it actually looks like. But basically, with Another Opinion, the idea I had was you could come up with some sort of you're trying to figure out uh, like Fairlife Protein, for example. Is this a good drink? Is it bad? What are the pros, cons? And you'll just scan Reddit and find unbiased opinions on whatever you're searching. So you can kind of see here, Fairlife Protein pops up a couple threads. You can click into the thread and it shows you the pros and cons of what are talked about in this thread and kind of a sentiment score, and then a link directly into Reddit. So, in my opinion, I thought it was a pretty good idea. I hadn't asked anyone or validated it at all, but I just thought, yeah, maybe it could be a pretty good idea. I called it Another Opinion, released on the App Store, and completely flopped. Got maybe 30 downloads all time in the however many years it's been out. So yeah, that kind of highlights the first issue, which is choosing your distribution channel first is something that people need to do. So you can see that I had not thought about how I'm going to get users into this app. I kind of just threw it out there and thought it'd be cool and people would just download it. So now I'm going to show you guys an app where I did decide to go with picking a distribution channel first. So the three main options for distribution channels that are kind of widely talked about: App Store optimization, and that is picking a keyword that is already being searched a lot, and you're trying to rank for that keyword. Organic social media, that's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, just posting TikToks or, you know, Instagram Reels, promoting your app. And then there's paid ads. So I decided to go with App Store optimization because it's free. And let's go with this app. So I targeted two keywords here. I tried to go for flashcards and study app, both which I saw were pretty popular. And you can see the app is nothing special, very easy to build, create sets, you know, very simple app. A little bit, I did have like a small little back end to kind of, generate from your notes some flashcards, which I thought would be like, kind of a cool little feature, but it's very simple for the most part. So, and flashcards is an app that's been done a million times. I think people, when they're first building an app, they're wanting to be different and do something that no one's ever done before. And I feel like you can get yourself into trouble doing that because typically, if you're building something that no one's ever done before, there's probably a reason why nobody's ever done it. And it's most likely because nobody wants that. So, lifetime, over 1,000 downloads compared to the 30 that I got in the other app. And then proceeds, how much money I made, almost $1,000 lifetime, all passive. So, in my opinion, definitely a success for a flashcard app. So the other app I'll show you, or I'll show you guys, sorry, Labubu Collector. This one's kind of a more interesting uh, case here because this app got rejected on the update because the keyword I went for, Apple decided is trademark keyword, and then I just decided to take it off the App Store. But yeah, Labubu was the keyword I was targeting here, and you can see how simple this app is. You basically just track Labubus that you have, get some information on it. You can add it to your wish list, add it to your collection, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to the app. No backend, very simple. I think I built it in like one weekend. So you go to analytics and we can see just how powerful this channel is right here. 6,000 downloads, right? And then if we go to proceeds, over $5,000 since I built this app, all passive as well. So I think this just goes to show how an idea that seems pretty it's done before and it's not anything super new or novel or whatever, it's still so much better to have a distribution channel because getting users in front of your product is probably the most important thing from what I've learned. So I think moral of the story, spend more time choosing what channel and how the idea is going to fit with that channel before you actually just start coding and building the app. If you guys want more details on what I'm working on now, or you know questions around monetization and other things related to app development, just leave a comment and I can make a follow-up video on it. See ya.